what they picked. I can already spoil that the egg maps are going to stay with us, even with these
There you
two
go.
players. So I'm not really able to see the order right now, but Hitchcock and Panic Pop has been banned this time around. So I think that is probably of your surprise. I don't think you expected Panic Pop to be banned.
Actually, Panic Pop makes a total sense to be banned for the act player of the two, which is very hard to say between Chenny and Onyx, to be honest. It's a very mysterious matchup to me. If anything can be said is that Onyx seems to be more proficient in speed than Chenny. He's also like 1,000 ranks higher in Score Saber. So that might be why that gives me that impression. And also, Onyx his rank is 1,573, though from his recent plays, I think he hasn't played a single ranked map in like 3 weeks. He doesn't care about ranked at all. So it's a mystery.
I mean, if you don't play ranked, your rank is not really going to reveal anything about yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And there we go.
I mean, judging by the fact that we are seeing accuracy and tech and non-speed, I'm gonna guess that these players are a little bit more comfortable on the slower maps that maybe require a little bit more control. I personally don't really know anything about either players. I think I heard Onyx's name, but that might just be because like that's also a Pokemon. That's probably the reason. Now that I think about it a little bit more, I was like speaking and I was like, wait a minute, he didn't hear
hold up.
That is a different reason. Yeah, so no, I actually do not know the players at all, unfortunately. Right. So I think it's going to be really, really interesting seeing how they're going to perform, especially since we are starting with Black Memory, which is, as far as I can tell, the most hackable map.
Alright, welcome back. You write the scores down. So, this map would go to Chenny with a point difference of 2,749 points.
All right. Now I'm very, very curious to see this. Wait, which starting with My Love? Am I confused now? Did I lie?
I believe you lied.
This is the second map. Interesting. All right. We are not starting with the accuracy map. We're instead starting with My Love, and this is a map by cooling closets. So
Yes.
I said it before. If you don't ban the map is gonna ban you. Let's see if this holds true.
This is a map that's compared to the average cooling map is a bit more tame, though it has these doubles and angle doubles that are really bad cutty, especially if you're trying to
Yeah,
there you go. You see Chenny missing exactly where I was what I was talking about. Like, especially if you're trying to hilt them to get a better hack, you really risk to back cut them.
Hilting on cooling maps is not recommended in general, unless you want to punch yourself, because that is going to happen.
That's true. Either that or destroy your controllers. However, you see how it's much more tamer than your average cooling map. It's much more like lower paced.
But still pretty difficult to hack. And we can see Chenny actually coming back from that one miss and already back in the lead.
Yeah.
This looks very good for Chenny right now.
And then I think
to keep up.
I think I see a miss in the future though. There it is.
There it is, yes.
Yeah, I saw it by the percentage down below.
Nothing really changed here.
And that's why you might want to hilt cooling closets maps, because as we can see, the accuracy from Chenny seems to be holding up much better.
Ahead by around 0.6% now, which is pretty good, with one miss more.
And we're coming up to the end, which is the ending right after this pause is kind of the trickiest part of the map. It doesn't last a long time, but there are some crossing, some hand clapping patterns.
Yeah, lots of 90 degrees here. Need to adjust the angle pretty quickly unless you want to get a pretty shitty accuracy score on those 90 degrees.
And again with those doubles. Chenny seems to have learned from their mistakes, and now you see how Chenny doesn't hilt them anymore as much.
Yeah, I think the thing that gives Chenny the big advantage is that it's going way more diagonal on some of the swings than Onyx does. Onyx is circling a lot, and sometimes this is basically like if you hold your saber to the left instead of like swinging to the left, like there's a big difference. If you swing down but hold the saber to the left, you can hit a note that is on the left side, but you will have a way harder time acting well. And I think that is the big difference between these players, which is why Chenny was actually able to get ahead by almost a whole percent with a miss more. Very convincing victory for Chenny here.
95.53, by the way. It's a very impressive score on this map.
Absolutely, with two misses nonetheless.
With two misses, exactly. Especially with two misses. Very good. Also, let's remind ourselves that Chenny is ranked 2.4k. So unless they're gods at AC, which happens to sometimes be lower ranked, that's quite the impressive score. And as you said, you could see how angling really helped them.
So we are seeing a replay, if I'm not mistaken here. Definitely a bold choice.
Bold choice from Onyx. I don't think she's got it, to be honest.
Yeah, this is going to be really difficult. Like, unless Onyx is able to just act significantly better, this is going to be really, really difficult.
Like, Onyx has to get pretty much 0.5% better and not miss. I appreciate the boldness, the courage, but I don't know if it's a very good replay.
We will see. Maybe she just wants the full combo. Who knows? So far, Chenny ahead by 1.5%. Did Onyx miss? I'm actually not quite sure. The percentage went down a little bit there, but I think that was just a non-accurate cut on the normal block.
Man, keeping that 96-3 with these angled stacks and doubles.
That is very, very impressive. Like, let's not undersell this. That is, like, this map is not, like, the most difficult tech map, but it is insanely hard to angle. A lot of these stacks are, like, angled 90 degrees to your previous swing, and acking those requires a lot of good positioning and angling of your sabers. Getting that 96 is really, really impressive.
Also, we just saw Chenny, like, shake his head. Because he didn't even miss, he just underswung another or something. Man, I thought we were gonna see normal people today. Like, what's up with that?
That was a lie.
I'm kind of disappointed, actually. Like, 96.3 on any cooling map is quite impressive.
So far, both players holding that FC. And the score difference is actually a little bit bigger this time around, considering that Chenny is full well, not to say full coin, but doesn't have a miss more than Onyx.
Yeah.
Which was what we had last time. Chenny picking up an early miss was putting things a little bit closer.
And by the way, I can see why Onyx made the choice now, because maybe on a good run, you have to remember that at this level, sometimes you just get, you know, scores that are drastically different from one run to another. It happens to all of us, right? Like, sometimes that run just sucks. You go back to it and you act 0.5% better. Like, unlike extremely, like, perfectionist players that are just up there in the top ranks, that have incredible consistency with scores. Maybe Onyx knows that she could get that 95.3 with an FC, and even though she's not getting it right now, I could see how, maybe based on an old score, she would assume that it was possible.
Yeah, but the chance is always there that Chenny also full combos, which is why this is a very bold choice.
Yeah, no matter what, it was bold. Like, I'm not saying it was.
In the end, it didn't really work out, but both players full comboing, which is also very impressive. Yeah. Onyx not quite able to get that 95. Meanwhile, Chenny holding a 96.3 till the end. That is really, really impressive.
You know what? Division A, first round of Division A, and we're already seeing both full combo a cooling closet map. I'm mad at Canadians.
So if like, I'm not lying again, we should move on to an accuracy map now. I think the egg map was, like, the first one was picked by Onyx, so this might be a little bit more up her alley. We will see how this is gonna go, because we already saw that Chenny has pretty darn good egg on complicated stuff.
That's right. That's right. And, you know, as we said before, while in normal tournaments, that usually applies to every kind of accuracy, at this level, it doesn't necessarily have.
We stayed up all night, talking to each other, whispers under covers. You told me your life wasn't always easy. I said, I know the feeling. I told you all about the scar on my shoulder, and you told me you're terrified of getting older. We stayed up all night, the first night of a million more. 'Cause I'm gonna love you inside out. I'm gonna love you inside out. Nothing you say is gonna scare me now. Still gonna love you inside out. I'm gonna love you inside out. I'm gonna love you inside out. Nothing you say is gonna scare me now. Still gonna love you inside out. Fun of each other, lost in one another. You held me so tight, and it felt like I was home, just the two of us alone. You said you don't want to end up like your parents. I said, don't you worry, I'm not gonna let us. We stayed up all night, the first night of a million more. 'Cause I'm gonna love you inside out. I'm gonna love you inside out. Nothing you say is gonna scare me now. Still gonna love you inside out. Inside out. What do you say, babe? 'Cause I wanna know. Oh, can I be there, babe? Through your highs and lows, yeah. When the lights come off and the night is done, everybody's left. Can I be the one? If it's all I do, I'm gonna love you, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna love you, babe. Yeah, I'm gonna love you, babe. I'm gonna love you inside out. Love you inside. Oh, say it's gonna scare me. Oh, love you inside out.
All right. That was a little abrupt because I was getting ready for the
Yeah.
next map, like mentally.
Yeah, same. Like at this point, I was warmed up. Also, I was so impressed by the accuracy portrayed at this level by Chenny that I just really wanted to see Chenny play Black Magic. Well, we'll have other occasions for sure.
Yeah, Tourney is not yet over, and considering how well Chenny did, I think things are gonna go on for still quite a few rounds.
Which is going to be Crystal Sirens against Chenny. Now, as I said before, we did see Chenny against Onyx at the very beginning of the tournament, and Chenny surprised us with his middle 2K rank going against Onyx, which I think it's at 1.5K, and winning convincingly with superior mid-speed AC. And Crystal is another wild card because Crystal only got in because there was a dropout. So it's the last seed of the tournament and almost didn't even qualify. But considering his score Saber and his performance so far against Brutus, which is one of the strongest contenders of this tournament, and against Toxic, we saw that Crystal is a force to be reckoned with. So it's going to be a toss-up between the two, I think. At least a very interesting match that's going to be hard to predict. Now we're here with picks and bans. And we already see Venom and Promise being already, banned out. Venom is one of the tech picks, and Lasting Promise is a speed map. So, interesting choices by the players. To be completely honest, I did miss what got banned first. I think it was Venom, in which case I think Crystal banned it, and then Chenny banned Speed, banning Lasting Promise. But we're gonna see very soon, based on what comes first, what players picked what.
I think it's also worth mentioning that as of now, Chenny has not lost a round, from what I can tell.
Indeed. Did Chenny not miss a single map, you mean? Oh yeah, you're right. Chenny is so
has
far
a clean
completely
sweep
undefeated.
so far.
Man. Very strong against very strong people too. Onyx and Squid are both pretty strong opponents, but I think Crystal is the hardest bump in the road for Chenny so far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Again, I haven't seen Crystal yet play. I only see the results, and I've checked their score saber, and only based on their score saber, they clearly have good meat speed accuracy, especially for their rank.
And it looks like the first map picked was Hanabira, which is a glacier map, meaning tech.
Yeah. Hanabira is tacky, but not as much as Venom.
Oh, absolutely. I'd call it tech hack.
Yeah. Tech hack, I would say maybe a bit high to be tech hack per se, like in the strict definition, but definitely not as tricky as Venom, which I'm kind of sad we're not going to see right now, because Venom is really quite a cool map in my opinion. Though if you're going to ban tech, yes, ban Venom, 100%. We can already see the accuracy moving, but the screens are still green. And there we go, perfect sync. Also, Flea, I cannot hear the... There you go, thank you.
There we go.
Alright. Alright, and we're starting with Chenny on his pick, let's remember that. Pulling ahead slightly, though not a lot. Also, let's remember that the accuracy down there are a bit delayed. So eyes up for sudden changes in accuracy for predicting the misses. And there it is. Oh. As soon as I say it, Chenny probably missed one. Let's see where he does. I still haven't seen it. There it is. Big shit miss. Is this gonna be it? It's possible. I think that there's not enough of a difference in accuracy where a miss can be easily recuperated, so Chenny at this point has to hope that Sirens also misses one.
Which is very possible on this map. There are some angles that are very hard to predict if you don't know they're there.
I quite like Crystal's swings though.
Yeah, they're curved, but they flow very nicely.
Like it looks like a very controlled, like relaxed kind of swing. He doesn't look like he's struggling with the speed or the reading at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, the map really doesn't get much more complex or fast than this. This is pretty much the pace that you're going to see for the rest of it. Chenny is climbing up slightly. Yeah. But not quite enough, actually. I think Chenny reached kind of a plateau. Oh, and a miss
from Crystal.
Now, considering the delay of it, is there gonna be enough time for Crystal to mount up? Oh, there it is.
There it was.
Yeah, not enough time, I think. Considering that Chenny clearly kept a better accuracy for now. Still climbing to the 95.7.
And Crystal is actually still dropping, even after the miss. And I started
mentally,
finding-
it's kind of harsh, you know?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a lot of mental, especially for people who aren't used to tourneys.
Absolutely. Man, Chinese particles and trails just mess me up. I cannot read anything he does.
His entire side is very intense.
Yeah. And that's going to be, I think, a point for Chenny if Crystal doesn't replay, which I don't think it's going to be a very good idea in this situation. Chenny has better accuracy on this, and also it's Chenny's pick, so there is no hurry here. It's a BO5, so I think there's all the time in the world to just wait it and
Play the next
see what
map
comes out.
and hope for luck.
Vessel 7, sorry, I misspoke. Yes. This remix of Excuse My Rudeness is fire. I really like it. And
I'm
in
yet to
terms-
hear it.
And in terms of map, it's speed. It's not high speed like Lasting Promise, I would say. It's more techy speed in the middle with some linear streams in the build-up and less hackable patterns, but it's quite a bit slower. Still in the speed category, I would say, though.
The score is kicking off again before we get to see it.
Stream sync moment.
And it looks like we have an early lead from Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal pulling away now. And that's exactly what I said, right? It's clear that Crystal just keeps his accuracy at higher speeds. It just feels better at higher speed compared to Chenny, which was keeping quite a substantially higher accuracy in the previous map, but just has that cap. You know, you can see it in the swings. Ooh, I see a miss on Chenny's side.
Oh yeah.
Here he comes. Is it gonna be in the... Yeah, those vertical stacks, I think.
Oh,
No, not even. Haven't seen it yet. Could it be that he...
oh, there it was.
Oh, I thought it was just a sudden drop in accuracy. That
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ooh, and a miss from Crystal, but it doesn't even matter.
No.
I saw the act drop. I think we're gonna see it in a few seconds, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Here it is. The accuracy difference is very substantial here. Oh my god, that reset for Chenny was atrocious. I think there's kind of a... Oh, no, never mind. Chenny doesn't seem to have given up yet, which is important in a tournament. Do not give up. Do not think your opponent has won already. Just keep
Exactly.
going.
You never know how many they've missed. Maybe they missed the first note. You don't know.
For all you know, they crashed.
Exactly.
Also, I'm gonna say it, I appreciate the lights.
Yeah. I was gonna point it out.
Full on chroma lights. Beautiful.
And another miss from Chenny.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't think is necessarily a a match that we're gonna see a replay too. Let's say that.
Yeah, I agree.
This is not a speed where Chenny is most comfortable at, while even with the miss, Crystal is climbing back up to a 96 pretty much.
And there's
Another miss.
another miss.
2 misses then. Yeah, that's a very impressive accuracy, honestly. On the speed pick, pretty much 90 plus with an FC. That's really Division AA at least level here.
Yeah. The fact that we didn't notice that he missed when looking
Yeah.
at the score really just speaks volumes.
Chenny is winging right
Crystal
now. Just
looking very
Yes,
happy with
good.
himself.
Yeah. I mean, that's a very good score.
Yeah.
This, regardless of the 2 misses, that's a very good score. We're not gonna see a replay here. There's no way. Also, now I understand why Chenny decided to ban promises, because absolutely Crystal would have 96.5 it.
Yeah,
I
it makes a
think
lot of
it-
sense.
We're going down to Ak.
Well, Fluffy Flash on hard is actually not completely ack. It's
Yeah,
got
that's true.
some faster streams, and some of the walls can definitely be vision blocky if you're not ready.
That's absolutely true, but I think the same about Rubber and Bouquet. Like, it's
Just-
quite fast to be straight up Ak.
Yeah, it has a lot of 1-2s. Slightly odd wall placements at some points, that if you put your offset a little too close, you may get jump scared.
Interesting. I have not noticed that, though I don't play with excessively close offset. So let's see. Oh my god, have we seen already a miss from Chenny at the very beginning?
Did Chenny miss? I don't think he did. I just think he.
No, I think he just doesn't like stacks.
No,
that was a
there
miss.
we go.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Let's see where he comes, but yeah, those walls. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see what you mean, actually. I have not noticed that, but definitely for a QAT like mod, I would definitely point it out. That's very vision blocky. Also, yeah, Chenny doesn't seem to really enjoy the stacks. And now that I say it, of course, he acts them perfectly. But meanwhile, Crystal was really keeping quite good act here, especially on the stacks.
Everybody jump to the beat right now.
This is gonna be a very uphill battle for Chenny to go back to a 97 with a miss. Unless Crystal misses, I don't think it's very possible here.
Yeah, I agree. To climb over a full percent in less than half
Just
the
a
song,
second, really.
a third of
It's
the
just a
song.
few
It's
seconds.
very
Especially when Crystal keeps hitting above 110, like pretty much exclusively.
I mean, Crystal's still climbing.
Yeah, Crystal's just going out. Oh, those patterns just suck to act, but here it is. Yeah, Crystal's accuracy is really impressive here. Just does not, like, very consistent, very good. Chenny climbed the whole way up. I don't know what his average cut is. I would really like to see it, to see if NFC would have put him above a 97.08, but I don't think so. Let me see your score, Chenny, please. Look up.
The difference was 5,852 points.
Yeah. Then no.
It would not have been enough, but it would have been very close.
Would have been very close. Yes. Are we gonna see a replay? I think it's possible.
Yeah, definitely.
But if Chenny, especially because wait, no, this is still a crystal pick, so maybe not.
Oh, Chenny does call the replay, it looks like.
Ooh. Bold.
Very bold, but
they have to
it could work.
out-act and FC. So I appreciate the courage. Let's go. I'm all down for an underdog story, as always.
Absolutely.
Though if that doesn't work out, they use their replay on an opponent pick. That's always very scary.
It's always a gamble to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the top, 60 Canada, most of them, well, I think all of top 60 Canada is top 1K, actually.
Yeah, and that's upsetting. You know?
Okay, getting into the replay.
Let's go.
Much better start from Chenny this time around.
Much better. All eyes on Chenny, really. Cannot miss here. I'm watching for those stacks. Way better this time. Ooh, and the miss from Crystal. This is the opportunity that Chenny needed.
Oh, and this
Now
tracking, it's Crystal's tracking died.
Oh my god, yeah, completely destroyed.
So now it's all eyes on Chenny.
Yeah. Really now it's no point to even watch Crystal. Crystal has a 97.07, if I remember correctly, 08. And Chenny just needs to stay there. Can Chenny do it? It would be quite the upset and a very good use of a replay. So far, it's looking promising, but the ending is quite fast. So we'll see. Here it is. Going under a 97, looks kind of rough here. Can he bring it back with these patterns? These are the worst patterns to hack in the song though. Come on, Chenny. Doesn't miss, but can it bring it up on the last pattern? I don't think it's even possible mathematically, but let's see. Unfortunately not. Good FC, 96.9 is quite close, but no cigar.
I know we said all eyes on Chenny, but I do want to point out that Crystal got a 93-15 18 miss on a 2-minute map.
I was about to point it out, but yeah, he dropped down to like an 82% and then climbed back up to a 93.15. Very cool. I now see why Chenny went for it. Very bold choice, and it could have paid off, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. But you never know. Good try, but now it's gonna be quite hard. There's a climb from Crystal that seems on a good pace. Next up is Chenny's pick though, with Misery.
I'm very happy
Misery
we got to see
Business.
this map.
What?
I'm very happy we got to see this map.
Oh, you like it?
The
It's,
map's really good, and I love the song too.
The song I was about to say is very cool. Map-wise, I find it really standard rocky mid-speed, with a lot of satisfying doubles. It's fun to play.
Yeah, it's standard, but it's enjoyable and it's mapped well.
Yeah, it's especially fun to play because it's very fun to hack it. Thank you, Thermo. Very cool. You're getting your ping.
Also, it appears that Stream Sync worked, at least sorta, with the overlay.
Okay,
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. Banger.
Absolutely, dude.
Magic tricks from Flea in the background. Great stuff. Also, oh my god, Crystal. Don't you find it kind of upsetting that he's keeping the same accuracy here as the previous map?
Yeah, it's really interesting how he has like an AC cap, but in the other direction. He can't get above a certain AC, but it goes the other way. It doesn't matter how fast it is.
Yeah, we were talking about it with Ixon yesterday. This exactly. We were talking about Silver Haze, which has pretty much the same exact thing, where no matter the speed you give him, he's gonna act the exact same way, which is a very high accuracy. But if you give him like true hack, he sucks at it because there's the same accuracy no matter the speed. And I can see quite the same thing with Crystal here. Now he's dropping a little bit, which is, I mean, human, but 96.8. This is a great score on this map. A great score. Chenny in the fort, like keeping that 95.5, which is equally like super impressive. Just there's like more than 1%, almost a full percent difference. There was actually
from Crystal.
I was about to say, where did that accuracy go? It went in a miss. There was more than 1% difference, and now it's still so big with a miss.
There must be some nerves on Chenny's side as well, having used his replay already.
Man, I don't think even another miss from Crystal would do it here. Maybe it would put them very close. But this accuracy is actually insane. Look at that right hand. Keeping a 11.5.6 almost.
And that's from the lowest seed in the lowest division.
That was exactly like what happened in the qualifiers. Did they troll? Like what happened?
I only used his left hand to play.
Chenny, by the way, does not care. He kept like climbing and climbing in accuracy to a 95.64, which is FC2, which is so impressive. And on the other side, we have a 96.321 miss. Why is Division A people so good? I'm
just
upset.
Canada power.
Canadians, please stop it. Get some help. Oh, he forgot to play a qualifier map.
Wait, he just didn't play one of the qualifiers?
I am even more upset now. Because that's stupid. What the hell? He might be the best player you have in the division and he didn't play a map. Also, not everything is lost for Chenny. I think this is another Chenny pick, if I have not lost count. If so, please correct me. But I shouldn't. this is Rubber and Bouquet, which is an accuracy map. Chromie, you think this is more hackable than the other one, than Fluffy Flash?
I would say it very much just comes down to a player to player basis on this. It just completely comes down to the skill set. It's such a different style of map that even if it's the same speed, you can't be expected to act the same.
Yeah, that's true. Also, it's less confusing overall. It's less vision blocky, less weird.
It's much more streamlined, but it has more flicks and more 1-2s, pretty much.
Also, Onyx in chat says all AA players are saying they're intimidated by Crystal. I bet! I would be too.
That does not surprise me.
Also such a jammer, by the way. I love this general music. The difference in accuracy at this speed and pattern is not quite as big as in speed. You can see Chenny way more in his element here. That said, Crystal does not care. Here it is again with the same 97. .5% difference. It's a lot, man. This is not a long song.
Their scores do look more stable than the other maps, though. It's not really moving too much.
Yeah,
And a
which
miss from Chenny.
Dude. Oh wait, there's a miss?
Yeah, Chenny missed.
Oh, that changed. Oh, 95.7. Okay.
Wait, did Crystal miss too?
Yeah, right now. Here it is, just a shit miss.
Now I bet both of them think they're losing.
And neither of them care. They just keep just hacking, which is exactly what you have to do in a tournament. Again, do not give up. Don't stop caring. Don't throw. For all you know, even if you miss 10 times, your opponent missed 12. Keep going.
I mean, for all you know, the opponent has quit. Or crashed, or lost tracking, or something. Anything can happen.
So yeah,
there's
there's
climbing up to the 96 though.
Yeah, Chenny climbed back up to a 96, which is insanely impressive considering the miss. Though Crystal with the same miss, now climbing almost to a 96.5. There's just, and as you said, it's very stable, right? Like, of course now it's climbing a little bit because there's that miss that just offsets everything by a little bit. But like both are very consistent here.
Is that
They're
another
just
miss from Crystal?
Ooh,
Chenny
yes.
on the lead.
Ooh.
Now it's
Hold on.
very close.
Hold
Right
up,
to
I
the
think they're
end.
done. They're done. That's the ending. They're done. Oh my god, this is so close. Let's see.
Exact same
Oh my
percent.
god, same exact percentage. 402, 398. Oh my god, Chenny
That's
wins
4
by 4
points.
points.
4-point
points.
difference.
Oh my god, that's the biggest upset at the very end.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh my god.
That is insane.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh, that's gonna be a
I
replay
missed two.
for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
That's gonna be a replay for sure. Oh my god, 4 points. That's so close.
Wait,
Yeah,
are they
it was
not calling
definitely
replay?
close. What?
Are they? Is he not replaying?
If not, I'm upset.
There's no way they don't replay.
Come on, dude. That's the clearest replay ever seen.
Okay, then. Crystal not calling replay.
That's a weird decision.
That's not what I expected, but okay.
All right.
Wait, has Crystal called a replay yet? At any point?
He has not. Right? Am I missing something?
Is he playing without replays? Is he doing the tourney without replays?
Does he know that he can replay?
He has to. There's no way he doesn't know.
You know, he didn't play one of the qualifier maps. At this point, I'm ready to not know. Anyway, we're playing Midnight. It's the second balance map, which is a pretty cool jump map with unexpectedly hard to read and perform jumps, in my opinion. I don't know why.
Yeah, the middle lane ones are very tricky to hit. Or very tricky to act, rather.
Yes. I just lose time on them. I find them quite weird. Maybe because they don't change orientation, that they're very, very straight. But yeah. I do expect misses on this. I'd like to be proven wrong, but I do expect them.
Positioning is very key on this.
We have the White Shadow in chat, which I believe is the coordinator, saying, "I cannot believe he didn't take the replay. I asked him 5 times." I know, right?
Everyone is just trying to make this man replay.
Dude, please.
We need it.
What do you mean you don't want to replay?
At this point, it would not surprise me if he's trying to win this without any replays.
Yeah, he wanted to hear the song. I understand. By the way, this song is as weird as the map, in my opinion.
I agree. Oh, is that a miss from Crystal?
Must be.
It is.
Ooh, this is getting interesting.
Miss from Chenny.
Oh. And this is now less interesting. Unfortunate. Yeah,
that's 2 misses from Chenny. Oh, and from Crystal. 3 misses from Crystal.
3 misses, and now it's interesting again. Oh my god, my heart cannot keep up.
Way too much going on.
By the way, I did say I expected misses on those jumps, and that's exactly what we're saying. Both of them, like, you can see the yak on the jump.
And another one from Chenny.
Yeah. The accuracy of both on the jumps just drops quite significantly. You can see just the colors of Crystal's like accuracy.
An almost full % act difference with the same amount of misses too. Both missing 3 times.
Yeah, almost 1% difference. That's quite a lot. But it's expected really on this kinds of pattern that is even, it's not necessarily speed, but it's a speedish pattern. We saw Crystal just dominating in the
especially with the transitions from the slow parts into jumps very quickly.
Absolutely. And I believe this is going to be it. GG. What a match.
GG's.
Some questionable choices from both.
Interesting choices.
Yeah. And Chenny goes from not losing a single map to losing a whole match.